Imagine a game so masterfully crafted that it doesn't just set a new standard, it redefines an entire genre. A game that blends deep storytelling, breathtaking world-building, and a combat system designed to thrill both veterans and newcomers alike. This isn't just another RPG, this is Metaphor ReFantazio, a game that might just be the best RPG we've seen in the last 2 decades. But what makes it truly genius? Why is everyone calling it a revolution for Atlas? Today, we break down the 5 key elements that make Metaphor ReFantazio an undeniable masterpiece. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this could be the most important RPG of our time. Metaphor is more than just a new game, it's a bold statement from Atlas. For the first time in years, the studio steps outside the shadow of Shin Megami Tensei to deliver something entirely fresh. And who better to lead this ambitious project than Studio Zero? The team behind Persona 3, 4, and 5, some of the most beloved RPGs of all time, has once again come together. Katsura Hashino, Shoji Meguro, and Shigenori Suejima are not just developers, they are visionaries. Every game they touch is marked by innovation, style, and deep storytelling, and Metaphor is no exception. But what truly sets this game apart? There are 5 key pillars that define a great RPG: a compelling story, refined gameplay mechanics, a memorable cast of characters, a rich and immersive world, and a distinct artistic vision, including both visuals and music. A game can have the most advanced graphics and flawless performance, but if it lacks heart, it will never leave a lasting impact. Metaphor ReFantazio doesn't just check these boxes, it excels in all of them, setting a new standard for the genre. The story unfolds in a kingdom on the brink of chaos. Our protagonist, Elda, comes from an overlooked and oppressed tribe, a group considered insignificant by the ruling class. But destiny has other plans. After the assassination of the king and the mysterious disappearance of Prince Acronia years prior, the throne is left vacant. Instead of a rightful successor, the kingdom is thrown into turmoil, and a bizarre decree changes everything. The king, appearing through an unknown magical force, announces a grand tournament where only the most worthy may claim the throne. For Elda, this is more than a contest, it's a mission. Alongside his allies, he seeks to uncover the truth behind the prince's disappearance and break the curse that binds him. But standing in his way are powerful forces: Louis, a figure driven by military conquest, and Forden, the embodiment of religious influence, both determined to seize control of the kingdom. The stage is set for a clash of ideologies, a battle for power where tradition meets revolution. Yet beneath the high-stakes political struggle, Metaphor tells a deeper story, one of defiance, resilience, and the fight for a better future. It's about challenging the old ways and proving that even those born without privilege can change the course of history. In a kingdom shaped by tradition and power struggles, Elda emerges as an unexpected force, a challenger from a tribe long dismissed as insignificant. Unlike the nobles and military elites vying for control, he represents something new, something the ruling class never anticipated. His rise is not just about seizing power, it's about proving that the oppressed and overlooked can change the course of history. But even the most powerful story needs strong characters to bring it to life. Metaphor ReFantazio delivers an unforgettable cast, each one deeply woven into the world's struggles. A fallen noble seeking redemption, a soldier forced to question everything she was taught, a strategist caught between duty and morality. Every ally Elda gathers is more than just a companion. They each have their own scars, their own reasons for fighting, and their own roles in this evolving conflict. What makes them stand out is how real they feel. Their relationships grow naturally, their motivations are layered, and every conversation carries weight. There are no throwaway characters, no forced interactions, just a carefully crafted ensemble that makes every moment feel authentic. A great story needs a world that feels alive, and Metaphor delivers one of the most immersive and well-crafted settings in modern RPGs. Unlike many fantasy games that adapt existing lore, this is a world built from scratch. Every kingdom, culture, and conflict meticulously designed to feel organic and deeply connected to the story. There's no reliance on established myths or borrowed histories. Everything here exists for a reason, and you can feel that weight in every interaction. What makes this world stand out is how naturally its history unfolds. Instead of overwhelming the player with exposition, Metaphor reveals its past through details hidden in the environment, ancient ruins with forgotten stories, and legends whispered by NPCs. Every city has its own identity, shaped by political struggles, religious beliefs, and centuries of tension between different factions. Even the smallest details, like statues eroded by time or relics with cryptic inscriptions, hint at events that shaped this world long before the player arrived. But this depth isn't just for show. Everything you do in Metaphor feels like it matters. Side quests aren't just filler. They expand the world, introduce compelling characters, and reinforce the themes of the main story. Similar to social links in Persona, building relationships with allies isn't just about stat boosts. It's about understanding who they are, what they've lost, and why they fight. Beyond its gripping main story, Metaphor offers an abundance of side content that makes the world feel even richer. Hidden dungeons filled with formidable bosses, mysterious ruins with lore waiting to be uncovered, and side quests that go beyond simple fetch missions. Every extra activity is designed with purpose. And for those who crave replayability, the game offers choices that genuinely matter. Different dialogue paths, alternative endings, and the ability to shape Elda's relationships ensure that no two playthroughs feel exactly the same. Before we continue, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who supports the channel. If you're excited about Metaphor or any other game, consider using the Amazon link in the description. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but any purchase you make after clicking helps support the channel. Whether it's a new game, a controller, or even something completely unrelated, every little bit makes a difference. Thanks for being part of this journey. And then there's exploration. This isn't just a game where you follow a linear path. Every region has its own secrets waiting to be uncovered. The world is designed to reward curiosity, with hidden lore, dynamic events, and moments of quiet storytelling that make you feel like you're part of something bigger. It's not just a backdrop for the story. It is the story constantly evolving based on your actions. Visual identity is one of the most striking aspects of Metaphor ReFantazio. Every frame, every city, and every character is crafted with an artistic precision that makes the world feel truly alive. Shigenori Soejima, the mastermind behind the artistic direction of Persona, reaches new heights with this game. From grand, towering castles to the intricate details in the expressions of characters, everything is designed with intent. You can tell who someone is just by looking at them. Their clothes, posture, and even the way they move all reflect their background and role in this world. It's visual storytelling at its finest, and it makes every interaction feel meaningful. Even the menus are a testament to this game's artistic brilliance. Many RPGs suffer from clunky UI design, forcing players to navigate through overly complex menus just to perform basic actions, and Metaphor ReFantazio avoids that entirely. Every screen is sleek, intuitive, and visually engaging, ensuring that even the smallest details contribute to the overall experience. The game respects the player's time, keeping everything efficient while still maintaining its signature style. And then there's the soundtrack, an essential part of any great RPG. The music in Metaphor doesn't just complement the gameplay, it elevates it. Every track feels carefully composed to match the tone of each scene, whether it's the intensity of battle, the melancholy of a quiet moment, or the sheer grandeur of exploration. Unlike the modern jazz influences found in Persona, this soundtrack leans into something more orchestral and atmospheric, perfectly aligning with the game's rich fantasy setting.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
A great story and stunning visuals mean nothing if the gameplay isn't satisfying. That's where Metaphor ReFantazio truly shines. It's not just engaging, it's built to be enjoyed by both veteran RPG players and newcomers alike. Many turn-based RPGs struggle with pacing, often bogging players down with excessive grinding or slow combat. This game solves that problem with a combat system that feels dynamic, rewarding, and strategically rich. At its core, the battle system blends traditional turn-based mechanics with modern innovations. It retains the depth and tactical thinking fans of the genre love, but removes the tediousness that often pushes players away. But combat is just one piece of the puzzle. A truly immersive RPG needs a deep and rewarding progression system, and Metaphor delivers on that front. The game offers a flexible character growth system, allowing players to shape their party based on their own playstyle. Through an intricate skill tree and equipment customization, each character evolves in ways that feel unique and strategic. Decisions matter too, not just in battle, but in how you interact with the world. Dialogue choices, alliances, and key story moments influence both gameplay and narrative, making every decision feel weighty. The archetype system, reminiscent of Personas but with its own twists, allows for flexible strategy building. It encourages players to experiment with different setups, making every encounter feel fresh and engaging. And for those who prefer a faster pace, weaker enemies can be dealt with efficiently before even entering combat, reducing unnecessary grinding and keeping the gameplay loop satisfying. Exploration is another highlight. Dungeons are designed to be more than just combat arenas. They are spaces filled with secrets, environmental storytelling, and meaningful interactions. The game seamlessly connects exploration with its world building, making every area feel like a natural extension of the story rather than just a backdrop for battles. But what truly sets Metaphor apart is how well-balanced it is. It offers a challenge without ever feeling unfair. Every tough battle is a test of skill rather than an artificial difficulty spike. The game respects the player's time, ensuring that both strategy and adaptability are rewarded. Whether you're a longtime fan of turn-based RPGs or someone who usually avoids them, this is a game designed to welcome you in, teach you its mechanics, and make you enjoy every second of mastering them. Metaphor ReFantazio is a rare example of a game that gets everything right. It doesn't just follow the formula of a great RPG, it redefines it. Years from now, people will still talk about this game as one of the defining titles of its genre, proof that turn-based combat can be modern, thrilling, and deeply satisfying. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this game? Does it have the potential to be the next big RPG franchise? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read and respond to every single one. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.